Dr. Delatorre, Maggie brought up something that it's funny. Myself and some lawyers have been talking about for the past couple of weeks, and it was based on a case that we're handling ourselves. The difficulty, we never really thought of it this way as lawyers, whether you're a prosecutor representing the victims in the state or whether you're a defense attorney representing a defendant, that each one kind of loses its control and turns it over to a lawyer in order to be their voice, and how difficult that may be. And, you know, I never really thought about that profoundly because this is just what we do. And that maybe even get to Darrell Brooks saying, you know what, I'm going to go down, I'm going to fall on my own sword, go down my way, so I can say it the way I want to say it. It's a real, probably difficult thing for people to put their trust in the hands of lawyers on each side to put their argument forward. Talk to me about that.
Yeah, absolutely. And it depends on why that is. You know, some people believe that, you know, that the zealous advocacy part of being a lawyer may get in the way of what the person, right, the defendant wants. Maybe the defendant doesn't want, right, when they say speedy trial, maybe they just want to get it all over with. And so the zealous advocate part gets in the way. Or maybe some people have a distaste for the government, and so they're not going to participate in any way, shape, or form. The same, similar for how Darrell Brooks was going to be. But it really is this idea that it's way too complicated to go on your own, and having representation, having someone present themselves for you, because ultimately the jury is human and they're going to see you as negative because the prosecution gets to go first, and that sway happens to go to the negative side. So it's always important to have someone there defending you.
All right, guys, listen, we need to take a quick break, but before we go, a man hides in a patio amidst an officer-involved shooting. Here's a Law and Crime's Sierra Gillespie that talked to us about this interesting situation.
Body camera video shows what led up to an officer-involved shooting at a restaurant in Austin, Texas. It happened on October 23rd on the city's north side. A 911 call first reported a suspect, later identified as 42-year-old Amika Williams, at a nearby apartment complex. Police say he walked toward a man there and pulled out his gun. When officers arrived at the apartment complex, they couldn't find the suspect. But minutes later, he was found inside the patio portion of a restaurant.
He's gonna find he's gonna find another exit. We need to try to evac the people out the other exit. He's on the patio.
Body camera video shows officers repeatedly asking Williams to drop his weapon and come outside.
Drop your weapon. Hands up. Come outside. Austin Police Department. White shirt. We know you have a weapon. Austin Police Department. Now with your hands up. Drop the weapon.
Officers can then be heard strategizing how to get restaurant patrons to safety, worrying the suspect may take some of them hostage.
There's got to be a back door somewhere. We just want to find the back door, get the people out that are inside so he can't go in and take them hostage.
Multiple responding officers surround the restaurant, working to pinpoint Williams's location and urging him to come outside.
Where's he at?
He's right there. He keeps sticking his head.
Blue shirt, back inside of the restaurant.
He has a gun on his
White shirt, drop your weapon. Come out with your hands up.
Security footage from inside the restaurant shows the suspect grabbing his weapon. Officers say Williams then pointed his weapon in the air. After that, shots rang out.
He pointed it up in the air.
Video shows officers rushing toward the restaurant before a second round of shots are fired. As officers approach the patio, they make a plan to secure the area.
All right, we're going to move up. We're going to kick that pistol away. It's empty. Slide back to the rear. All right, does everybody follow me? Is everybody tracking what I'm saying? Yes, sir.
Body camera video then shows several officers entering the restaurant.
You guys ready? Is everybody ready?
Sir.
Yep. Let's move. Somebody get that gun.
Get that gun! Get that gun!
I got it. I got a glove. Move.
When officers get the gun away from the suspect, they begin medical treatment.
Guys, back up. Back up. Give me bodies inside. Check on the bodies inside.
Williams was shot multiple times. He was treated on the scene for his injuries and later at a hospital. No one else was injured. Williams is charged with attempted capital murder and deadly conduct. In all, 5 Austin police officers fired their weapons during the incident. They are all placed on administrative duty as the investigation continues. From here, a criminal and administrative investigation into the shooting are underway. For the latest developments in this story and all things true crime, stay with Law and Crime Network. I'm Sierra Gillespie.